Nevertheless, we find the point going through to Ben Hawker. Why I say that, Simon Madden made no attempt to go for the mark. He just tried to shepherd it through. Ashman getting the hand pass out now to Hunter. Hunter up towards centre wing. Wells coming out. Misses the sitter. Able to recover well though and put the ball back towards the centre of the ground. Terry Danaher, the front position. And ball play on by the umpire. And Basusto will be free kick because he put one too high under the head of Hawker. Not Hawker, Hurd. Hurd puts it out wide. Watson right on the opposite side of the ground. The left foot kick from Watson. Nice lead from Hawker. An awkward bounce for him, goes over the boundary line, and although Hawker did kick the ball off the ground, it was over the boundary line before he kicked the ball. So a throwing to take place on the half-forward line for the Dons, with Essendon 3-3-21, leading Carlton 1-4-10.
Watson just apologising for Hawker for not getting that ball to him properly. Hawker said, don't worry about it, next time might be better. Here's a chance for Bahaja. Hand passes over. Watson, hand passes over again to Copping. Bahaja might take it. He's in the forward pocket, being held and not in possession. And the free kick will go to Bahaja.
There's a poor piece of football there by Wayne Harms.
Plays on quickly. Madden.
And Simon Madden, only 15 metres out directly in front. And a bad piece of play by the Carlton defence to allow Bahaja to, as easily as he did, come around and put the ball across into the corridor down the centre of the ground. It's where the goals are easy to kick from, and that's why I believe that Simon Madden will bring up his first goal.
Well, if he can't kick this from 15 metres out, Bob, Kevin Judy might shoot it. Not too sure. Simon Madden, 15 metres out, dead in front of goal. Looks like he might get shot. No, he got it. Just got it too. Wasn't the best shot at goal I've seen. Essendon 4-3-27, Carlton 1-4-10 points. The time clock approaching the 4-minute mark. You're watching the second quarter on Seven's big lead.
Elated Essendon supporters. Just prior to that, we saw Simon Madden saying thank you very much to Tony Bahaja. And there's the windsock. Not a breath of air, hardly. Just a slight movement, not enough to really make the sock have anything to do.
That's how the players will finish this game, I'm sure. They'll be running out of puck. Another football's gone. I think it's the third. So a lot of souvenirs being taken away here from the Essendon ground this afternoon. Capacity crowd. It could not fit one person in. The gates were locked at 10-1. So a lot of people, I think there'll be as many people locked out as what have been locked in. Back to the centre bounce. Umpire Glenn James, a ruckman form up. Justin Madden, Mike Fitzpatrick.
17 points the advantage as we find the ball coming out to Buckley. No clear tap. Andrews led to the ball, taken by McClure, and bounces going away. Just hits the top of the goal post. So Mark McClure, it was a far better kick than it did look off the boot because he deliberately put the ball low, but a bad bounce. So, luck can go one way or the other.
One of those things that happens, and that's up with Howell, getting the ball down the ground. A chance for Wells. Grab, we're not in possession. We'll take the free kick.
A lot of head-high tackles, Jack.
Well, he's only a short player.
Speak of Jack Edwards. As Greg Wells puts the ball up towards the square. McClure in the middle of the pack, can't take the mark. Andrews forcing it out. It comes towards Ashman. Ashman a chance of a snap towards goal. His snap. Oh, it's a beautiful goal by Rod Ashman. Right through the centre to his first goal to take Carlton to 2 goals by 17. 10 points now behind Essendon on 4-3-27.
James, Justin Madden not having as much influence on this game as he did last week against Geelong. The ball comes down to Wells. He put the ball up to the half-forward flank. Malin and Stone, and the ball's going to beat them both over the boundary line. We'll see a throw-in taking place on the half-forward flank, or halfway between the flank and pocket positions for Carlton. In front of the Essendon Social Club stand, the Alan Hurd stand. Alan Hurd, the ex-president of Essendon, is in attendance today. I hope he's enjoying his football. I'm sure he is. Essendon leading, of course. Otway, all tackled too high. The umpire called play on. He's tackled again. Ball's under there with Hurd, and umpire Glenn James said a bounce. Little Otway got some treatment there, but didn't get a free kick.
So the bounce will take place on the half-forward flank for Carlton. A big number of players there. Close to 20-odd players in the vicinity. Justin Madden with the tap down to Hurd. Popping almost took the mark. He covers well. He's tackled, loses possession of the ball. And just as Bahaja was about to run clear, it'll be a free kick going. And the 15-metre penalty, if it's not... Yes, a 15-metre penalty forthcoming now as Klopp goes for the short pass. Finds Buckley juggling the mark. Does take it though.
Buckley left the ground in the first quarter. We thought he'd damaged a hamstring, but he seems to be all right. McClure got up high, couldn't take the mark. The whistle sounds again. A free kick going the way of Mark pushed that one instead.
Maybe allowed for the hook.
Maybe he did. Might be a golfer like myself. And the ball into the back pocket position. 4-3-27, 2-6-18. The story here at Windy Hill. We've been playing 8 minutes into the second quarter. Neagle and Buckley contest. And
3
the ball
points. McClure's kick now, Jack.
3 points. Can't quite get on target. Not forgetting he hasn't played much football this season after being injured in the first game of the year against Fitzroy.
8 shots by Carlton, 7 by the Dons. Got a free kick made on the way of Howell, but Malin puts the ball forward. McConville couldn't take the mark. It's grabbed by Clark. He couldn't get a clear kick to the ball. It should be a free kick to Marcoux, but none forthcoming. And umpire Glenn James obviously blinded by the pack there, because it was easily a free kick going in the way of the little Carlton Rover. But we find a bounce to take place in the forward pocket.
Carlton 8 shots for goal for 18 points. Essendon 7 shots for 27 points. And Howell missed that tack down. It comes to ground. It could have been a free kick to Hawker for the tackle being too high. And Hawker in the ruck roving role, taking this kick from the back pocket position. Getting it up high. Van der Haas going to try and get the front berth. That he did, but he can try and take the mark and tack it on. Watson and Dool. Experience versus youth in one sense. Experience won out. He got the ball working. There's 4 Essendon players there. Stoneham elects to take the mark, and he gets dragged down by Main. It should be a 15-metre penalty. Justin Madden did some heavy work, as did Fitzpatrick. Should have been a 15-metre penalty for Stoneham, and that it will be. He's being brought back now to the weak position. Main will give another way, give away another 15 if he doesn't hurry up. Once Alan Stoneham being controlled. Glenn James doing a good job here. He's controlling this game, and it needs controlling too. That could have been a 15 again. The ball delivered down toward the half-forward zone for Essendon. A chance for Marquezani, getting the small pick away to the outer side. McConville's in front. The ball doesn't bounce that kindly for him. In the back should be played. The umpire said no.
It's the ball put forward by Foles, taken by Bahaji. A quick hand pass across towards Hawker. Hawker dummies the hand pass. Beautiful football. The short pass. Lovely football. It goes to Copping. He plays on. The left foot kick by Copping towards goal. The goal umpire says it's full points. Essendon going to 5-3, 33. Carlton 2-6-18.
Congratulations, Glenn Hawker. That was a beautiful piece of work. I did say last week when I saw Essendon play Geelong that he is one of the most improved players in VFL football. Copping on screen, who kicked the goal, but all credits for mine go back to Glenn Hawker.
There's no doubt about that, Jack. A good play by Bahaji also as he got the hand pass across to Hawker. Essendon swapping the Maddens. Justin Madden coming out of the ruck. Simon Madden going into the ruck against Mike Fitzpatrick.
10.5 minutes have gone. The second quarter on Sevens Big League is what you're watching now. And it's an action-packed game, full of excitement. Ball goes down the ruckman right.
Simon Madden getting the tap. Missed by Nagel. Kicked off the ground by Wells. Up towards the forward area. Ron Andrews leads in the race for the ball. Takes it well. Gives the hand pass across to Stoneham, who missed that ball. And tackled too high.
I don't know whether... I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. I don't think that deserves a report. As Malin just tried to say, I went to tackle him, and I don't think there's any striking charge on that.
Stoneham was very quick to get up after he realised he had the full kick, Jack.
Yes, I don't think he's right if he reports in for that, but back to the action. Well, there's plenty of it. Stoneham, Hunter up high, couldn't take the mark. Comes to Glasgow, free kick against Hunter to be taken by Crow. Big Crow should boot it long. He puts it up long now. Copping will fly high. They're all flying high. At the back was Harms. Brought the ball out. Couldn't control it. It's on the turf now. Picked up by Fold. Shot out. Here's a chance for Otway. He screws it back. It's another goal. Action-packed football here at the Windy Hill Oval. Good football. Full of excitement. Full of skills. Essendon 6-3, 39. Carlton 2-6, 18.
Essendon giving a fine display here this afternoon. There's the board, 39 to 18. A 21-point margin in favour of the Dons at the moment, and they really have Carlton flustered. The strength, the desire, the aggression of the Essendon side, taking it right up to Carlton, not only up to them, but away from them. As we find now, the ball tapped wide. Glasgow, no free kick coming, as we find Glasgow gives a hand pass to Buckley. Buckley tackled too high.
Bahaja takes it away, Copping and all. Van der Haar messed it up between it. The umpire has blown the whistle for reasons unknown to me. The ball coming back from where it was delivered. And maybe the wrong player took it away. Neagle has the ball now in the centre of the Essendon Oval. The hand pass was dead on. Carey takes the hand pass. His kick not a good one. Buckley being spoken to. Neagle a most unusual role, having a laugh. It's unusual for Neagle. The ball being...
Doesn't usually tap them on the head like that, Jack, does he?
Not that way. The ball's been taken by Gary Folds, who's going to put it long from the half-forward position. A good kick, this fellow.
Good mature play by Nagel.
Oh, I told you it was a good kick.
What a magnificent goal. Oh, that is the sort of... That was 70 metres at least. A magnificent kick by Gary Folds. And so we find a jubilant Essendon group of players, and the Essendon supporters are understandably absolutely delighted. You do not see many better kicks of a ball than that. It went at least 70 metres right through the centre. Great goal to take Essendon to 7-3, 45, Carlton 2-6, 18.
Simon Madden, I've got the tap down. It comes back. Howe got a little bit of working there. Taken by Neagle. Hand pass to Carey in the back against Bizzusto, I thought. Bahaja well tackled by Bizzusto. Simon Madden can't get down to it cleanly. Played the ball in front of him. Folds again. He won't get the distance this time. He picks it up. It's Justin Madden up high. And the mark to Justin Madden.
No doubt in the world. Justin Madden, about a foot too tall, Jack.
When he puts his arms up, he'd be about 2 feet too tall.
But nonetheless, you still have to take the mark. You still have to keep your eye right on the ball. And that's what Essendon doing, and Carlton at the moment.
Well, we haven't got to half-time yet, and I've seen enough to last me all day. It's been a fantastic game of football. 14 minutes into the second quarter. To me, I told you earlier in the first quarter that had all the earmarks of a final. And I think it is. Essendon have something to prove.
They're proving at the moment, Jack. Simon Madden, Justin Madden, I should say, puts it through the centre. His first goal. Essendon 8-3, 51. Carlton 2-6, 18. Jack, because it's only 15 minutes have gone by. We see now the interchange. No, it's not the interchange. It's out in the square. And it was Justin Madden.
At the centre bounce, Simon Madden, no tap from him. It comes to Turf, kicked out by Otway, down toward Van der Haar. Tapped it out cleverly to Hawker, who's in trouble. Back to Van der Haar. He might have a shot for goal. Van der Haar puts it up. It's very close. It's another goal. Another Essendon goal. What a quarter we're watching here at the Windy Hill Oval.
Van der Haar kicking his second goal. Essendon 9-3, 57. Almost 7 goals in front of Carlton, 2-6, 18. Paul Van der Haar, he tapped it on to Hawker. Hawker got it back to Van der Haar. He eluded a couple of players. A great